Okay, so I'm just wanting to start sort of building up this page so we can see something, and I'm just literally just typing out some content. What are we, 20? Let's say 20. Because you know we're building this page in advance of actually everything going live, because obviously it all has to be ready before we go live. So you can see I'm going to close my paragraph tag now, and look, it's nicely highlighting that for me. Alright, so HTML5, instead of a div tag, so we're inside the body now, yeah? Instead of a div tag, a simple div, div, I'm using the article tag, because what that's going to do is going to help me to kind of separate things on a page and make them, maybe put a little border around it, highlight it nicely. And I've come back to this header tag again, because this is something I want at my top of my page. I want a nice big, store opening. This is the official store opening, and here I'm just giving a date. So I'm going to save that now, file, save as, and I'm going to go back to my home HTML. Yeah, I want to replace that now. Yeah, I know that this is saying the file is already open on Notepad. So let me just save. Okay, and hopefully that will do the job. A couple of things there that I wasn't expecting actually. I'm not done this for ages, to be honest. I've not used let's have a look. So I've got to bring it into my little video window there, but there you go. So I can't see much going on yet. There's still my page content, but this is my article here. I want to give this a border, and I'm going to sort of make it look a little bit more, maybe center it a little bit, because it's going to be on my home page and it's something that I want to highlight. So when I start my advertising, they're going to go straight to that page. Alright, so we have to add some style to this. Alright, so right now we're using div tags with specific names because it's HTML5. Okay, so I also want to have a footer element, okay, another HTML5 tag. It's a divider again, but this time it's going to appear at the bottom of the page, just like a footer. You know, you put page numbers in your NEA document. So the post is written by me, that could be your name, Ipsy P. Okay, and in my footer I might have a little bit of contact information, maybe contact Michelle via, and then I might have a link. Remember I told you about these references to something, and here if you click on the link it will open up the mail program of the user. So maybe I'll give my school email, that might be easier. Okay, there you go. That's the whole email address, and then you close your browser. So that's a HTML5 interactive kind of content. And all of that will do is when you click on it, it will open up your mail browser. I'll show you in a minute. But right now, I want to have my email in here. Now, you can type this out in full, or you can just put the word email. All right, but you must close that reference, that link, and then you want to close your paragraph tag. Okay, and then you obviously, did I close the footer? Let's just make sure I did. And I want to close the footer. What's going on now is that you can't see it because, let me just make this smaller. Yeah. Oops, now I've made it too big. What I'm trying to do is get to the bottom of the page within my video browser so that you can actually see it. I'm still within my body tag, as you can see, but I want to close the footer now. Okay, so we've got a footer that's opened and closed. We've got one paragraph, one line here, this is who it's written by, and then another line underneath which gives a link to my email address, and the word just says email. You could have the whole email if you want. I think it looks neater not to write out an email address, but this is going to be the clickable link anyway, so if you had an email address it would be fine. So this is very, very basic still. I'm going to save that. I'm going to go back to my folder because I want to show you what I've done. To pull this in, I've got such a small window, but this is the footer here, and weirdly enough it's not what I thought it was going to be. So let me Okay, I'm not sure what happened there, but it's fine now. So you've got the ahref. Now here I've added mail to, and then I'm just saying the email address that it's going to. So that would be my email address. All right, somebody at your site. So that's Alexander at laetottenham.ac.uk, and the subject is going to be, so when the email comes to me from this user's from the user clicking onto their email thing, their email browser client, sorry, it will say mail from our site, so the person receiving it will know, and the only thing that's seen on the page is email us. And then of course we have to end the tag, and it's I'm trying to show you that. So what will be easier is if I copy this out, probably make a Word document, because obviously you're going to copy off this video, but I can see that it's going to be difficult to see some of these things, so I'm just going to paste all of that into a Word document so that you can actually see the actual line of program of scripting quite nicely there. So email from our site, mail from our site. This is the subject line that will be in your mail, so it could be email me, because I've just said I'm the person who, or email Michelle as opposed to email me, might be nicer. All right, and then my paragraph tag is ended. Sorry, so I'm going to save that now, save the page, and back to my web page. You can just keep refreshing, but do you see, hang on, didn't I say email Michelle in here? Oh no, I actually said that in the Word document. This is quite frustrating, because I've got to make it small so I can fit into my video window, and the whole, so when I do that I can't even see what I'm doing, which is so frustrating. But I've changed that to Michelle like I did in that Word document, and I just scroll along. I don't want to waste too much time with stuff like this, but there you go. All right, just to show you what I've done, and it's already been saved. So where's that web page gone? It should so there you go, email Michelle. See, when I click on it, it automatically opens up my email client. Now, and you can see here the email, what it does, it actually puts in the name of the person who you want it to go to, and obviously it would be from whatever your email client says, and it even gives a header, and then all you need to do is type away testing from website, and this kind of stuff. You see this test email that I'm sending to myself, this kind of stuff is what you would use for your coursework. You would screen dump this kind of stuff, and then you could send that away. And then obviously when you open up your email browser, which I'm not going to do now because I haven't got it logged in or anything, but another time, but you will see there's an email to yourself from the website. And obviously this is weird because I'm not even like on a proper my website's not even uploaded yet, but it will be there because your mail client is working. Do you know what I mean? So there you go. Can you see it? There is the email that I just sent to myself from my test website, which is not even online. But this is fantastic for your coursework if you're doing a web interface or anything like that, because these are testing as you go along, which is prototyping, and there is the test all nicely evidenced, if you like. Okay, so just to show you that that's such a simple thing, just HTML5, and it nicely illustrates what I mean when I say you can just simply send an email to yourself. All right, so the video is getting a bit long so I'm going to stop this video now, and we're going to carry on with our tags. The footer tag doesn't look very far down the page, but it will be when all the other content is on. This will stay near the bottom of the page. You just have to trust me on that.